What is flow in backyard living and why is it so important? Well, flow is often a concern for homeowners when planning their outdoor living area, and I see too many people get this wrong, and the end result is costly and frustrating. Understanding the dynamics of flow is key to maximizing functionality, aesthetic appeal, and overall enjoyment of your outdoor living space. Let's explore why flow matters, how it impacts your outdoor experience, and I'll share some practical steps to help you transform your backyard into our harmonious haven that seamlessly blends beauty and functionality. I'm here to unlock the secrets of creating a backyard design that truly flows. So here we go. So what is flow? Well, simply put, it's the natural ease of movement through your backyard living space. The first step towards achieving this is by creating a focal point destination that captures your eye from inside your home, creating interest and intrigue naturally pulling you outside. Remember, backyard living is an extension of the inside of your home and should encourage a natural flow from the inside to the outside. From the windows or doors inside your home, what are you gonna see that captivates your eye and pulls you outside? These are your sight lines and a key element to creating a natural flow. It could be a covered structure or a pergola, a fireplace, a fire pit, or a water feature. What is the first destination that will attract you and pull you outside? That's the first thing to ask. So now that you have been pulled outside by that focal point destination, the second step to achieving proper flow in your backyard is continuing to captivate interest with multiple destinations. It's not forced. People commonly get this wrong by placing everything in one area, creating a cramped, uninviting backyard space that is very difficult to move through and leaves you and your guests feeling constrained. So how can you avoid this mistake and attain natural flow in your backyard, making it easy for you to move around and enjoy your space? You need to create multiple destinations within your backyard for dining, for lounging, for gardening, physical and mental health, or recreation and entertainment needs. Whatever appeals to your individual preferences, your lifestyle, your backyard space, and your budget. Designing the proper placement or layout of multiple destinations that appeal to you and your family and your lifestyle, such as a kitchen or an outdoor grill station, a bar, a gaming areas, pools, hot tubs, saunas, yoga, gym retreats will create the sense of cohesion, balance, and flow through your outdoor space. The arrangement of those backyard features and those elements will ensure a seamless and visually appealing transition between these different destinations within the backyard. So this brings us to step number 3 in achieving that natural flow in your backyard: accessibility and ease of movement. So how do you maintain a sense of continuity and connectivity throughout your backyard space to ensure proper flow from destination to destination? So how do you get from one destination to the next destination? Well-designed flow ensures that these are large, hardscaped areas, pathways, and transitions between different areas of the backyard to easily draw you from one destination to another. This makes it easy for people to move around, access various features, and engage in different activities without feeling constrained. You'll notice how pathways seamlessly invite you to flow from one destination to the other destination. In backyards where you may be dealing with elevation change or slope, don't be intimidated. This elevation change or slope creates curiosity, and using pathways and steps, you and your guests are naturally drawn up to a different destination or down to one. Even in properties with severe slope, you can see how natural the flow is from one destination to the next, giving you the ability to utilize even seemingly unusable areas for your landscape. So take a look at the way we used flow in the Kent property. Here we have a huge, large deck. Now, typically with the deck, people are just confined and they don't really move around. But with a large deck, even within the deck, we allowed multiple kind of destination or landing spots for you to land. And I really love the way we did the steps down. You can either go around the bedroom there, or you can go down through the deck and enter a whole nother space. So you really are flowing from the upper deck to the lower deck very easily. So you get to the lower deck and you have the outdoor kitchen with the bar there. You're definitely gonna keep being pulled out because the dining is right next to that. You got a fireplace at the end. And then look at the way you flow from underneath the deck out further into the landscape. You're going to be pulled out there, of course, by the river view, but the way we highlighted that river view with that stadium seating down to the fire pit, it's like a sunken fire pit destination. You're definitely going to want to go down there and just take in the space, and then obviously kind of meander over to the hot tub. Flow is very important, and you can even do it in a sloped area like this. So take a look at this smaller, very sloped backyard and the way we use flow right outside of the door. So obviously you're pulled to the structure. It was a detached covered structure right to the edge of that wall. Not a lot of room for us to do much there, but I love the way the space flowed. We have the kitchen and bar at one end. We have the double-sided fireplace, so that's going to keep you inside the structure, but help you flow out of the structure as well. A little cigar smoking or a drink spot. So pulled out just a little bit further, you have the dining area, which you're definitely going to be using. A little bit further, you have the dog run, and then up to a very nice viewpoint fire pit, kind of looking over the landscape as well as the city views. Now on the other side, you're going to be pulled out because right behind that bar is the hot tub destination and a little game area with some putt-putt golf. So really get creative. Even in a small sloped area, you can easily flow from one space to the next. So this brings us to another key benefit of backyard flow. Proper flow enables you to maximize the use of your space. Properly designed and planned out, it ensures that every area of your backyard serves a purpose and is utilized and easily accessible, preventing any wasted or dead space. So historically, side yards have been wasted space, but with popular destinations that create purpose, such as raised garden beds, putting greens, gaming areas, or dog runs, you are able to continue the flow and connectivity even throughout these areas of your space. Now, in this small side yard, we were able to implement so much outdoor living while maintaining a natural, harmonious flow. It's equipped with couches, chairs, a bar, fire pit area, built-in seating walls, and a four-season gym. Proper flow makes even a smaller space feel larger with so much outdoor living. Take a look at this property. It's a standard city lot, front yard and backyard, but the flow starts right when a guest arrives because you can go right up to this little sitting area all the way up to a pathway to their front door. Now you can also flow around the side if you want to just go to the backyard and meet the homeowners that way. So there's a beautiful pathway that goes all the way around the house, connecting every space together with good flow. From that front yard, you can flow to the side golf green area, which easily flows to the next space, which is the outdoor kitchen area with a beautiful bar. Then you flow right over to the dining area, of course, and then you flow down to a fire pit, beautiful destination sitting area where lots of people will be hanging out, and then you can flow right to the garden on the side and back to the front driveway. And also in larger areas, you are able to create destinations that naturally pull you out further into your backyard areas, maximizing the use of that space. So traditionally, in these old school backyards, this area would never be utilized as anything more than a nicely manicured lawn. Send out the kids to play in, right? But take a look at this property. We have the Stalker property, huge, beautiful backyard and front yard space, but really you're flowing from every space as soon as you enter the area. First of all, you're greeted by this beautiful greeter water feature, but from there, you can either go to the front with pathways or you can go to the back to meet the family for a barbecue grill. So right as you're greeted though, you can either go over to the fire pit, and that might be where you settle in for the night, but it also is a nice greeter, have the fire kind of going to greet the guests, and then it's to the back porch where you have your dining, where you have your built-in kitchen, the bar right across from that. There is a beautiful covered structure with a fireplace destination over to the end that's going to just absolutely pull you out further is that beautiful koi pond and water feature. Now there is a pathway around the side of the backyard too to get to the front door, or you can go of course from the front door to the backyard. Really, the pathways are going to pull you from point A to point B, and the outdoor features are going to pull you further, letting you explore every square inch of this beautiful space. So you probably have seen the importance of flow in your backyard. I cannot stress it enough. It's critical. This is one of the most important things to consider when you're doing a backyard space. Now, if you don't know how to do this really well, I would strongly recommend at least exploring letting me design for you. We design for people all over the world, so many in America. We would love to help you with the design of your backyard space. Click the link below and let's have a Zoom meeting. It's free to you, and I'd love to not only walk you through our design process, but help you with the proper flow of your backyard space. So now that you see the importance of proper flow in your outdoor space, take a look at this video. It's all about privacy, because a lot of times you can use some of the flow through, some of these sketch points or these destinations as good privacy in your space. Privacy features that also act as destination in your backyard space, but you gotta get that right too. Enjoy.